Uh, Today I'll be discussing global tipping points, more of a climatological aspect of the tipping point. So I think we can skip that. So everyone knows what resilience, tipping point, and feedback is. Moreover, what's the scenario and what have changed? So you can see that the Holocene, so it's the beginning of agriculture, more towards human civilization, and now we are seeing the Anthropocene, where human activities or human-dominated era is continuously increasing. The human actions have continuously increasing the temperature of the environment. So we have seen that there has already been a great increase in temperature previously, but what has changed now? So what happened now? So as you can see, the current scenario, the current trajectory we are on is A, B, C, D. So we are actually moving towards a hothouse Earth, and what we need is a stabilized environment, a different scenario from the tipping we are actually going through here. We need to go to a stabilized Earth. This is it moving? This is a change over time over different scenarios of different, like Aral Sea, and this is a glacier. These are the deforestation in Brazil. So rather than seeing these things as independent scenarios, we can look at it as a collective. So tipping one has a certain effect of tipping other things. For finally, the global tipping elements. So we can see that there are different tipping elements like Greenland, ice sheet, jet streams, thermocline circulation, and Amazon at the center of it. As you can see, it's really relating to other kind of tipping. So if one tips, so there is a decrease in resilience. As you can see here, in this paper, it was discussed that how tipping starts. So these are the low tipping points and the high tipping points. So we can see that if one tips, there is a possibility that other tipping resilience of other like Amazonian rainforest would decrease, and it can have other feedbacks. This is a scenario of biome resilience. So for a biome resilience, we have biodiversity and abundance of different forests. We are seeing these have crossed the safe limits, and since we are discussing the Amazonian part, these are next in line because they have reducing the biodiversity and richness as we go. Since Earth's resilience is not infinite, and we already know that human social dynamics are correlated with environmental dynamics, so we are dependent on ecosystem services, and ecosystem services are dependent on us. Now, we can see that the question which comes to mind is how much Earth can tolerate, and if there is a sustainable path we can follow for this. So this diagram you all have seen. So here we can see that we are crossing the planetary boundaries if we are towards one goal, and here we are crossing the social boundaries towards another goal, and something in the middle is actually what is ideal. So to get that, we have to have ecological integrity, social equality, and human rights, well-being and security for that. And that's where SDGs come in, and the motto is achieving a good life within what is environmentally sustainable for Earth. Now this research is quite good. This is a nature sustainability research in which it was discussed that this is the physical boundaries that have been transgressed, and on the y-axis there is social threshold which is achieved. So we are seeing that we have quite transgressed the physical boundaries and not much of increase in the social aspect of the system. But this is where we need to be to have a socially equal sustainability development along with ecosystem services. And so this is a scenario which has a global implication, not only local. So I think a more iterative and flexible setting is more up to speed. So we can see that in the first diagram, we can explore different scenarios and different goals, and we can not have we cannot have a fixed goal for every condition. We can have a flexible goal, and we can use the change, and we can see the change like if we are not here, so we can see that what's the gap, and we can again do the scenario first thing, and then we can do this for iterative process moreover. So the basis is like we can have a different kind of alternative settings for different goals, and we can reach the ultimate sustainable goal here at 2050. Thank you.